Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some maintenance on our BRZ. This is a 2013 BRZ and we're going to be changing the oil and the oil filter. Okay, so before we get started, we're going to need a couple of things. We're going to need oil, first of all. I use full synthetic, or it's recommended to use full synthetic. I use the high mileage full synthetic just because mine, this BRZ happens to have like 120,000 miles. It takes 5 point something quarts, and so I get a big 5-quart jug and then a 1-quart, and I'll show you how I know how much when it's full. And then we also are going to need an oil filter. I'm going to use a filter wrench just in case the filter that's on right now is difficult to get off. And then I use a 14mm socket. Okay, so the first thing that I do is jacking up the car. And I actually made another video as to how to jack up the front end of the Subaru BRZ. So I'll put the link here at this point so you can see how I jack this car up and how I make sure that I feel comfortable getting underneath it when it's jacked up. So check out that link there. Okay, you can see now we have the car jacked up. And so the next step is we need to take this drain pan, slide it under, that spot right there. That's where the drain plug is. Right there. Okay, so there's the bolt. And you loosen it. You kind of keep pressure on the bolt. And then when you know it's out, so I can feel it leaking out. So now you can see it dripping there. I'm gonna pull it out fast. Okay, now we're gonna let that drain for a few minutes. Make sure to get all the oil out, and we're gonna go take the filter out. Let's open the hood and take the filter out. Okay, so two things that we're gonna do is, since the drain plug is out, we're gonna take the oil cap off. I don't know why that has to be on quite so tight. We're going to take that off and set it aside. And we're also going to take that filter off. This filter should be able to twist it off here. Just depends on how tight the last person put it on. Looks like in our case, the last person put it on with a filter wrench. So we're going to have to use something like this to get some leverage to take this off. And once you get it moving some, it will start to turn a little easier. Yeah, once you get it turning some, it's real easy to come out. Okay, so that's the old one. So I'm going to get some paper towels and clean down in there. Make sure the new filter makes a good seal. But yeah, so right there is the part that you want to make sure is nice and clean. And so now we can put the new filter on and we'll put the drain plug back in. Okay, so I went down to the local auto parts store, and this is the replacement oil filter that they said would work for my BRZ, according to their book. And so what we're going to do is get a little bit of oil here and put it on the seal. And now we're ready to screw that in. And like I said, I just get those hand tight. I don't see why they need to be tightened on with a filter wrench, but would love to hear in the comments what the reasons that I'm not correct about that. But that way it's easy to get off and change. It's really nice to be in here at the top of the motor so that you can pull that filter off without having to make a huge mess all over the place. Okay, so now let's go put the drain plug back in. Okay, so here's the drain plug. Notice it's pretty short, and notice that it has a crush washer on it. So you want to not reuse this. If you don't have one, I suppose you could probably get away with using it maybe for one more oil change, but in all actuality these are super cheap. Just go get you a different one and slide it back onto the plug just like that. And so now we're going to put this back into the oil pan. One thing I forgot to mention you will need is a torque wrench, and the torque spec on the drain plug is 28.5 foot-pounds. If you're not familiar with the torque wrench or how to use it, I've got another short. I'll put a link up in the upper corner here so you can see how to properly set a torque wrench. But 28 foot-pounds, so let's get it torqued to the proper spec. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna screw this in hand tight, and once it's in there like that, we're going to grab our torque wrench and tighten it to 28 foot-pounds. And there it was. And I will get in there, and I don't know if you can see, but there's quite a bit of spilled oil. So I'm going to get a towel and clean that up, but we're good there. So I forgot to mention I typically use a funnel here to put down in there. Just make sure that the inside is clean, doesn't have any dirt or anything in it before you start pouring in clean oil. Okay, so just I usually go through like a mental checklist in my head. We put the drain plug in, we put the new oil filter in, so now we're ready to put the oil in. We should be good, no issues. Like I said in the beginning, this takes about 5.5 quarts, give or take. So we start with the full 5 quarts and just go slow with this because you can overflow your funnel if you're not careful. And this is 0W20. You probably saw that already, full synthetic. I typically like to change the oil every 5,000 miles, 3 to 5,000. Some people wait longer. They say full synthetic, you can do it longer. But you know, oil's pretty cheap. It's definitely cheaper than causing some problem with your engine because your oil broke down. But you know, feel free to put something in the comments as to what you think is the appropriate mileage to change your oil. Love to hear from you. Okay, that's all 5 quarts. And now we are going to save this, just FYI, we're going to save this so we can pour the old oil into it to take it back to the parts store. Okay, so now that we've put 5 quarts in, what we're going to do now is check that dipstick right there to see how much oil it says is in it. And we're going to give it a couple minutes to let it get down into the oil pan so that we know approximately how much is in there. And so how I do this is pull it out once, wipe it off clean, and make sure that it's clean and you can't see no oil on it. And I put it back in, and then I take it out for the measurement. See if I can get this over to you so we can see that the oil is, it looks like it's about halfway on the full, or this is low and this is full, so it's about right there in between those two dots. So we need to put in a little bit more oil. You just want to be careful not to overfill it. It's not the end of the world if you overfill it. You just have to, it's hard to drain just a little bit out. So this has measurements on the side, so you can kind of tell how many quarts you're putting in, or ounces, I guess. Oh yeah, we don't have, this whole thing's a quart, so it should take about half of this, but you know, I usually go like a fourth at a time so that we can tell how much we're actually getting in there to full. Okay, so we're down to 20 ounces left, so let's see what the dipstick says. Okay, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but you can tell it's a little higher. So it was right here. Now it's moved. If I move it, maybe you can see it a little bit better. So, you know, we're just got about a finger width left. I have no idea how much oil that is, but like I said, we'll just keep pouring it slowly in until we get to the top dot. All right, so we are about right there. So we are real close now. So we'll put in just a couple more ounces. Okay, so we are right there at the dot now. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right there. So we are good. Got this filled with oil, so let's clean up and take care of the mess. Okay, now we can take those two containers to the parts store and recycle that oil. We check the oil, we put the filter in, put the cap back on, the drain plug is on. So we're gonna raise the jack up and slowly lower the car. Now, we're going to start the engine and make sure we're able to build oil pressure. We don't have an oil pressure gauge, but we want to make sure the oil light stays off. Okay, I think we're good. That is how you change the oil in a 2013 Subaru BRZ. Thanks for watching. Hope this video helped you. If it did, please consider subscribing. Thanks.